What is going on, everyone? Jason here, and today we're taking a look at a Dbrand skin for the iPhone 12. And not just any skin, but the newly dropped icon skins that's part of the new MKBHD collection. Now, I was legit excited when this collaboration was announced. I'm a big fan of Marquez. He's truly the GOAT in the tech YouTube space, and I've been a fan of Dbrand for a while now as well. So I kinda went ham on the order button when Icons was first released and picked up virtually the entire collection. But today I want to particularly focus on the icon skin for the iPhone 12. I'm going to first show you how I installed it to give you a sense of how easy/difficult it is to do, and then I'll go over whether or not it's something that you should pick up. And just as a disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by anyone. All of this was purchased by me using my own money. Just wanted to make that clear. Now, before we jump into this review, if you're new here, I'm basically the guy who tests out the newest and most popular tech out there before you buy them to make sure that you're informed and don't make any purchasing mistakes. That said, would really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. And of course, if you want to stay up to date with all the coolest tech devices and toys, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on anything. Okay, before we start the installation, let's take a look at the packaging. I went with the red coat version of the icon skin. I thought it would go perfect with this blue iPhone 12. There is a triple black version if you're into that super stealthy look, and the newest colorway is silicone that I wish I had access to when I first snagged these up, but it wasn't available at that time. And you can see that it comes with two skins with one order. One is the standard fit back panel only skin, and the other is the more comprehensive precision fit for that full body protection. Now, if you've never tried a skin before, the thing that makes them so great is that it gives you protection from nicks and scratches, while also giving you the opportunity to actually enjoy the phone's physical design, something a lot of us forego when using a bulky case. Dbrand skins are precision-cut 3M stickers that wrap around your device and add essentially nothing to the phone's physical footprint. And if you do it right, in addition to providing cosmetic protection, it can also make your phone look extremely unique and cool. Now, the standard back panel skin is going to be way easier to install, but I do prefer having that full protection, so I'll be installing the precision fit for this particular video. And one more quick disclaimer, if you guys have seen some of my previously made skin reviews, you'll know that I'm not the best at installing these things. So if you're looking for more dedicated skin installation support, I highly recommend using Dbrand's video. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is give the iPhone 12 a good wipe down. I use this thing called iRoller. It's kind of like a lint roller for your phone. And look, you don't have to get the phone completely pristine. You just want to make sure that there's no major debris stuck to the phone's body that would interfere with the install. Okay, once you got the phone wiped down, we're going to take the skin off the paper here and reposition it this way so the bottom half is exposed. We're then going to line up the skin to the speaker holes on the bottom of the iPhone. And once you feel as though you got it set perfectly, press down on the skin so it's firmly attached to the phone's frame. Now, once that's complete, you're going to need to get a hairdryer out and apply some heat to the bottom part that you just attached, as well as the remaining exposed part of the skin. Now, I can't stress the importance of this step. If you don't have a hairdryer or a heat gun, do not even attempt an install because it will not work out at all and it'll ruin your skin. But assuming that you have one, once you have the area heated, you're going to gently press down on the exposed portion of the skin to the back of the phone like so. Go over the entire area with your finger a few more times once you have it on to ensure that it's completely attached. Then go ahead and remove the sticker paper completely and line up the skin with the camera housing. Now, if you lined up the speaker holes correctly at the beginning of the installation, this should be pretty easy to do. Once you have the skin in place, use your finger to press it down completely to the back of your device. Once that's done, take out the hairdryer and heat up the top flap. Once it's heated, start at the edge of the device and firmly press the skin down with your finger, making your way gradually to the top of the iPhone. After you have the top flap in place, you want to heat up the area around the camera housing and press it down firmly so the skin doesn't have any gaps there. Once you have the back securely attached, use the hairdryer to heat up the side flaps, and once you've softened them up, start along the edge again and slowly but firmly use your finger to flatten down the side. Again, the cutouts for the volume rocker and the power button should line up if you line things up correctly at the beginning, and after that you're going to be left with just the corners. Now, full transparency, this is the most complicated part of the install. You want to heat up each corner with a hairdryer, and then slowly press it down to align with the edge of the skin that's directly adjacent to it. You may need to peel it back and take a couple stabs at it, but once you're all good to go, give the entire device a good reheating and go over everything once again, especially on the edges here. And you don't have to do the camera skin, but if you want to, I found the easiest way to do it is to move it to the edge of the sticker paper and then line it up with the flash cutout. Once you have that in place, just press down around it, and once you're all done, this is what the end product looks like. Okay, so I don't know about you, but man, I think this looks pretty great. I've always liked mosaic type patterns, and the colorway with the red and black really does make the phone pop. The icons themselves are really well thought out. They have that simplistic, flat look that's super popular these days, and kudos for Dbrand and Marquez for coming up with so many. There's a ton to look at. I also love that I don't have to worry about fingerprints all over the back panel with this matte finish, and the precision here is on point. All the cutouts align perfectly, and man, it feels so good to be able to actually enjoy the physical design of the iPhone 12. It's like having an entirely new phone in my hands. And I was honestly surprised at how simple it was to install. It's been a while since I put a skin on, but this one wasn't too bad considering I was doing this while filming, which is like 50 times harder. Now, of course, a skin isn't going to be able to protect your iPhone against drops or more serious trauma, so keep that in mind if you're one of those that's constantly dropping your phone. But if you're relatively careful and would like to take advantage of your device's painstakingly put together design without risking wear and tear, a skin really is the best option. And if you're a fan of MKBHD and you've been curious to see what the Icon's collab skins would look like on your device, I think they look pretty dope. Again, I am a huge MKBHD fan. He is the reason why I got into the tech YouTube space, so I am going to be a bit biased, but hopefully this video provided you a better look of how this might look on your device, just in case you're interested. Okay, that's about it for this quick review. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up if you guys found it useful. Again, I'd really appreciate it. You can check out MKBHD's video on the Icon skins here. Let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.